Did you know that our bodies consist of over 200 bones, or that we shed over a pound of skin cells each year? Our bodies are capable of some pretty amazing things. From hidden talents to evolutionary abnormalities, here are 10 things you didn't know about your body. Tongue prints. Just like fingerprints, every person's tongue print is also unique. The tongue is one of the strongest muscles in the body and is constantly working. It provides our sense of taste, allows for speech, aids in eating, and many other things. When inspected, the swirls, lines, and indentations of the tongue vary from person to person. So while the police are unlikely to start asking for tongue prints along with fingerprints anytime soon, it can still be used as an identifying factor. The imprint of people's teeth are also unique in this way. Even identical twins will vary. Back dimples. Also known as Venus dimples, back dimples refer to two small dimples on the lower back, just above the bum. The name was derived from the Roman goddess of beauty, Venus. They are believed to be a mark of beauty and are indicators of good health. Some also believe that these indentations make it easier to climax during intercourse as they facilitate good circulation around the pelvis area. Back dimples are created by short ligaments stretching between the posterior superior iliac spine and the skin of the back. They are hereditary and cannot be developed. You need to be born with them. Superhuman strength. Though it may sound like something out of a comic book, superhuman strength actually exists. It is referred to as hysterical strength and may occur in life or death situations. This phenomena is thought to be caused by excess adrenaline produced in extremely stressful situations, which allows us to use the full extent of our muscles. Bouts of superhuman strength may leave the one experiencing the sensation with torn and ripped muscles, however, as our bodies are not meant to sustain such high stress. Unneeded parts. As humanity evolved, some of our parts became obsolete. Wisdom teeth were meant to chew through plants and roots, but now often cause issues and misalignment, causing them to be removed. The appendix sits between the large and small intestine, but actually plays no role in digestion any longer, and is at risk of becoming inflamed or infected quite easily. Even body hair, with the exception of head, brow, and eyelash hair, have little purpose nowadays. Pain threshold. While unpleasant, pain is a necessary part of living. Feeling pain lets us know when we're hurt, when our temperature has dropped too low or risen too high, and when we need to slow down. Endorphins are responsible for the pleasant sensations we experience after a good workout, when something excites us, and when we experience orgasms. Sometimes the natural morphine we create within our bodies goes into overdrive. Great shock or trauma to the body can flip the switch in our brains that interrupts pain momentarily, allowing for dulled or eliminated pain for brief periods. Stomach acid. The gastric acid in our stomachs is an amazing substance. Made of hydrochloric acid, potassium chloride, and sodium chloride, this acid is powerful enough to dissolve razor blades. So why doesn't it just burn itself right out of our bodies? Our stomachs are lined with mucus, bicarbonate, and hundreds of cells that replenish themselves faster than they break down in order to keep our stomach acid where it belongs. Sometimes, however, the acid in our stomachs can build up or decrease too much and cause issues like ulcers, fistulas, and acid reflux. Sensory memory. Our sense of smell is the most prominent sense tied to our memory. While sight and sound can trigger powerful memories, our sense of smell can paint a more vivid picture. Known as odor-evoked autobiographical memory, scent-induced memories are thought to be stronger since smells pass through the olfactory bulb in the brain. As part of the limbic system, this area is closely associated with memory and feelings. Most often, if someone wishes to evoke a long-forgotten memory, it will be easier to trigger with a scent rather than words or sights. When we encounter new smells, our brain links that scent to an event, a person, or a place. For some, the smell of lilies will remind them of a funeral, or the scent of chlorine will remind them of childhood summers spent by the pool. Largest organ. There are many that would guess that the intestines, which can reach upwards of 25 feet, are the largest organ in the human body. What not everyone realizes, however, is that the skin that covers our bodies is actually an organ itself. Our skin is made up of hundreds of thousands of cells. Nearly 12% of our weight is made up of our skin, and we're constantly shedding and regrowing it. Music to the heart. For some, music is a saving grace that keeps them sane through an intense workday, while for others, it's simply an enjoyable experience. In a recent study, it was shown that music can do much more than lift our moods, however. When listening to music, our heartbeat syncs with the tempo of the tune. This can trigger physiological changes in the body that control breathing and blood pressure. A study at the University of Pavia in Italy took 24 volunteers and had them listen to 5 different musical pieces while recording their respiration, heart rate, and other factors. While further research is still required, the current findings show that music can strengthen the heart and influence mood. Sweat is odorless. The main purpose of sweat is to cool down the body when it overheats. Stimuli like heat from the sun, fever, spicy foods, and high activity are all reasons for our sweat glands to activate. Despite popular belief, sweat doesn't actually smell. It's completely odorless. Our bodies contain 2 types of sweat glands. The majority of those glands are on our arms and legs and secrete a mixture of salt and water produced by our bodies. These glands are referred to as the eccrine sweat glands. The other type of gland, the apocrine sweat glands, are located near the armpits and the groin. These glands release more of an oily, milky substance, but it still doesn't smell like anything. What causes the strong smell of body odor is the bacteria that naturally forms on our skin. They secrete the foul smell as they attack, eat, and digest the substances produced by the apocrine glands. It's unbelievable how much goes on in there. Leave us a comment down below and let us know what you thought of this video. Don't forget to give us a thumbs up before you go and subscribe to The Riches so you don't miss any of our awesome videos. Thanks for watching.